get a few words. Susie?
No comment.
Please. What do you think about what's going on? You're very intelligent. I'd like to hear a little bit.
I'm still forming my own opinions yet.
What do you think about the theory of KBP?
Well, I think it just basically is telling us that we're aging and that it's inevitable. Isn't that the point of it? It's just a reminder that we're all aging.
Very much. When you coddle a kitten, it smells nice. It smells like powder. It smells
new,
fresh.
It's fresh.
If you go to the Tidden Falls Convalescent Home and you pick out a memory-impaired 89-year-old woman and you coddle it while it's waking, you're going to get a very different experience.
Because they don't shower.
You don't pick
But
out
they're
people.
still like babies. The older you get,
Right.
you become more like you were as
That's
a baby.
right.
You need somebody to take care of you.
Right.
But
the theory of KBP, you're very, very at the other
they
extreme.
don't have somebody like...
Your
unless
skin
they're
isn't
in a-
as soft. Your hair isn't as soft.
But a lot of it's hygiene, right?
No.
No, it's off the point.
Would an 85-year-old inpatient be able to experience the feeling of ultimate theory with the shower water
Any
the
human.
same way?
Any human or animal can experience it.
Oh, that's strange.
Well, I believe that
It
at
has
the
to be
moment,
dry months.
at
like
the
December
moment of
through
your
February.
death, you experience something not unlike the moment of your birth, and that is the ultimate feeling. And maybe you're approaching it with the shower.
Yeah, by burning yourself, yeah.
It's more like you had an out of body, like you lost, like you
Oh
were
no,
saying
it's
the
very
time.
in body.
No, it's like loss of time.
It's not a loss of time. You
I don't
are
think it has to
you
be
are
shower
literally
water.
I agree
free
with
of the
you.
shackles of your earthly situation. You are a pure being. You are ultimate feeling for a split second.
You
I
just
think
had that
the
experience in
specifics-
the
I had it once.
But the specifics of your experience.
Right.
I literally cried after.
It was your
Sounds
trigger.
It sounded like a very
Yeah.
deep and spiritual.
I don't think
mystical
necessarily the
experience.
water created it. I think that was happening at the time, and now you've attributed it that.
It was a purely physical feeling. Had nothing to do with my mental state.
Well, why did you attempt this? In what frame of mind?
He wasn't
I was
trying.
driven. I was driven because I had been teased. I had noticed on the frontal thighs and the hip area that there was something going on. So I kept experimenting. And I was in that shower in the guest bathroom, and I had been turning actually counterclockwise when it hit.
Steve,
I was a
was
kid.
it just the hot water? Was there zero cold water? Was it that
It
hot?
was scalding. And you have to work your way up to it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't work your way up to it, your nerves aren't dead enough. They will hurt.
Isn't it just
It
a
takes
relaxation
about
thing?
60 days to get up to that. What?
Isn't it more like maybe a relaxation?
No. It is actually one of the most tense moments of your life. Mike. So in that, I'm going to
sorry.
close with a statement, and then I'm going to ask around for some last comments. Hopefully next year, God willing, we'll all be here again, maybe with some different personnel. And I'll try to do other correlations, other interplays. But as you can see, the theory of ultimate feeling and the theory of KPP are intricately entwined. They actually may seem a little comic, but this is the foundation for what is to come. Dave, I'll take a sentence or two only of your last statement.
All right. Well, if it seems that you personally, but I guess you personally, as with us reflected in you, and might I extend that to the case of all of society and all humans, are desperately trying to hold on to life and hold on to essence, to the purity and unobstructed experience of being alive, being what we are.
The pureness of being
the
alive.
pureness
Yes,
of the sheer
absolutely.
wondrous.
No degradation, no mind talk.
The things that we do, that people do to achieve a sense of youth, whether it be going out and buying a new car, going out on adventures, or any number of these behaviors, approach approach what you claim that the theory of ultimate feeling
Correct.
is the pinnacle of.
Dave's very, very close.
So,
Let's wrap it up.
so I say God bless, and we should we all.
Thank you. And if you have any what are they called? Epiphanies between now and next year, of any correlations of any new theories, please email us, and let it be tied in.
All right, let's start a foundation. You know, the Ultimate Feeling Foundation, or the KBP.
Well, what I want to do is I want to get a tree, the theory of ultimate feeling, and then branches. The first branch, of course,
KBP.
is the KBP. Dan, just a statement or two.
A statement or two. I agree. I hope that we all can continue this quest for the ultimate unifying theory of feeling. As the years go on and the winter months continue, I think there have been many theories along the way, and this one obviously has the most impact on you. And
Well,
you've
when
really,
you say you, you're saying us. Remember,
of course, we are part of your lecture.
you're shapers.
Your shapers, if you will. And
Are you going to
I
personally attempt to try to do this?
here's what I'm going to say. In the second part of my statement is that out of all the theories that have come up in the past, you've, I think, felt most strongly about this one, and I think there's a good reason for that. Now, I have had theories in the past which may or may not relate to
Theory of social dynamics.
the current, exactly, for example, which
Thermodynamics, excuse me.
you may be able to explain. I've forgotten much of it, but the theory of social thermodynamics could be one of these other branches.
Please work on it, think about it. When you're in a mellow state, a heightened state, give it some thought. Let us know by email.
And I wish you the best of luck to
Thank you.
all of us.
Mike Hirsch, you tie a few statements together.
Yes. I have a very hard time understanding this lecture.
There's no reason for that. It's very cut and dry. Mike?
I don't quite understand the concept of this lecture.
But what you do understand, make a comment or two. You must understand at least a piece of it.
Let me go over it.
Is there
Uh,
any part
that
in my-
kittens, babies, and puppies smell good when they're young,
Well,
And
by
that
definition,
when you-
the kitten and the puppy and baby are young.
and they smell good. And that when you take a very hot scalding shower in the hips
And frontal thigh.
and frontal thigh, you go to a special place.
You're not far off. But what we're doing, that's the obvious. We're trying to interplay this. We're trying to reach with expansion.
To where? To what?
To what we're trying to do.
I just had a.
What are you trying to do?
One more thought.
Yes.
There is an interpoint or interjection or an intersection, a juxtaposition, a nexus between the spiritual, what we define as the spiritual, and the physical. By putting your flesh in mortal danger and sending a strong signal to the brain that your flesh is in mortal danger. The meeting, or there's a confluence.
The meeting.
Well, you're releasing endorphins like when you get into an accident. It's the same thing.
Right.
Don't you think? Your body's trying to protect itself.
But you talk about it taking you to another place. So there's something
That's
about
our response to that flood, that acute flood of endorphins. That's our response.
So there's some interesting juxtaposition between danger, destruction, burning, and youth and life and emergence.
And how we are destroyed as we get older.
You're
See,
going to
it
save
all
and
ties
destroy
in.
the
I think
world
we're already
at the same time.
destroyed.
This is interesting. Destruction and creation are the thoughts emerging in my mind from this discussion.
Thank you. Susie, a word or two, please, of your thoughts, feelings.
The cutting.
It all boils
I have a
down to
thought.
You're grappling with aging, and you're reaching for theories because you're having a hard time
Very
with it.
curious
and in the
about
end, we
the
all die.
freedom
There's
in
no way getting
genetics.
around it. That's the
Mark,
the whole point.
Herbie, Joel, Stephen, Yulia,
True.
David,
Some people
Mark,
believe
Herbie,
in
Karen.
destiny or
I'm
the
very
afterworld to cope
curious
with that.
Right.
about the
That you have
Freeman
another life after this, which
hereditary
may or may
and the
not be true.
You
Freeman
don't always believe,
genetics.
so you're having a hard time.
I find it very
Well, I do
fascinating
believe that
that
I'm
all
here right
these
now and that I'm
people
trying to piece together.
tied
That I do
together
believe we have a shared
are
reality of this
scientifically
happening.
very
We don't know if
fascinating.
there's past life or a future life. We don't know if destiny is real.
We'll hear that.
That's a little bit more
And
reaching
we
than
fade
what I'm
out
trying
on
to
the
do.
lamp, the light of
Because
the
it's
lamp.
all linked, and in the end,
boy,
death
I
is
don't- let me
inescapable,
see.
and that's what you're just
How do I fade
skirting
out on
the
this
issue
Power of the power.
with your theory.
I'm being as direct as I can.
Well, maybe he found a tunnel. Maybe he's punched a hole through the inevitable, at least for a fleeting instant.
Where
Well, yeah, I agree.
Maybe that's what, like you said, that's what happens at that.
I think that you're grappling internally with it though, and you're having a hard time, and so you're trying to tie everything together in your mind.
That may be
I don't know
the
if it-
impetus,
is it-
the motivation. But that's I'm not trying to skirt anything.
26 minutes.
Maybe you had a spiritual experience and you're trying to understand it.
I'm trying to understand it as best I can, linking different
Okay,
things that I'm experiencing.
Maybe mine would be different than yours. It
It might
wouldn't be
be.
in the shower, maybe.
We'll take one last
valid
closing
point.
word from the speaker.
Yes.
The closing word is this: December 10th usually marks the dryness, the ability of you to begin to form to condition your nerves. It's between 40 and 60 days. I would all ask you all to try this. Even though it's a little risky, I would ask you to try this at home in the shower. A few turns, you know where the area is. Give it a shot. Tell me what you think.
It's gonna burn and hurt.
All right. I
And
appreciate the time. Thank you very much.
closing. 1, 2,
Ladies and
3.
Yeah. All right.
The being?
Your being, the Freeman's.
Does my being? Are you saying I'm satisfied, mind, body, and soul?
I see.
I wish.
I see all the Freemans in a line, and there's something similar to the Freeman.
Yeah, we're all neurotic and fucked up.
Yeah. Well.